Right. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Good evening, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Welcome to tonight's second session. Oh, hi, Mom. Mom's on Instagram. This is great. It's working. Awesome. This is cool. I'm like trying to get the hang of being on different cameras at the same time. So, welcome to tonight's second session of our Self Care Summit Month. Last night was our first session, Having It All. How come I still don't feel fulfilled? So, if you missed that, you will want to check that out. Tonight's session is overwhelmed. What you say to yourself makes a huge difference. So if you've attended my live streams or any of my sessions before, please type hello in the comments. Let me know if you're catching this live or if you're catching this as a replay. If this is your first time watching, thank you so much for joining. My name is Dani. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and a happiness transformation coach, and I teach ambitious women effective tools to build confidence and feel worthy again, whether post-breakup, single, or in a relationship. Now, if you heard me say the Self-Care Summit Month earlier and you're not sure what I'm talking about, tonight's session is a part of a series called the Self-Care Summit Month, where I'll be going live 3 times per week until the end of the month, discussing actionable topics on how to manage waves of intense, challenging feelings, being able to navigate conflict, expressing your emotions better, getting clear on and establishing boundaries, and improving communication and relationships. Yes, this series is catered to those who have a fear of change and those ready for transformation. So if you haven't already, you'll want to download my Wheel of Life packet, and it is for free. You can follow along with us in the series, and you can download it by clicking the link in the caption of this video. Or if you're watching on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio. So let's jump on in for tonight's session. You know, at first, my clients, they think their problem is feeling overwhelmed by life, feeling like they sometimes don't have time for themselves or the things that they love. Sometimes they think their problem is that they need blank. They need a relationship. They need something external, something outside of them to make them feel whole. And I also want to add that lately with COVID and the recent outbreak, I've also had clients who do have the time to run through like their self-care things, and yet they still feel overwhelmed, or they sort of feel like there's a hole and like that hole needs filling. Like they find themselves kind of just sitting with themselves and feeling a little, sort of like a sense of feeling lonely, a little sense of like disorientation. Oh, hey Carla, thanks for the support. Thanks for hopping in here. All right, so you can get and have all the things and still feel unpleasant emotions. And that's when we realize it really has to do with our thoughts. It has to do with what we are telling ourselves about the situation outside of us. What story are you making up about what's going on outside of you? Making time for ourselves is crucial to how we operate in our lives, how we show up to our families, how we show up to our relationships, to our job, to our career, and how we feel day to day. So even if you start by, if you can, just start by setting a little time in your planner or your calendar. Mark some time for yourself. Actually have a reminder in your phone, in your planner. If you need sticky notes, just do what you got to do to make some time for yourself. Okay, so now we're going to fast forward a little bit. After I've calmed down, I've calmed my nervous system down with breathing techniques, which, by the way, I teach my clients that I work with. I get reflective. I get reflective on what's working, what's not working, and what it is that I need to shift, which is, by the way, revealed in my Wheel of Life packet. I'll just add that, which you can download for free. I just want to remind you that the link is in my caption, or if you're watching on Instagram, the link is in my bio. I want to share with you some questions that are great reflective questions, okay? And if you're somebody like me that you like to count and you like to make checklists and to-do lists, these are 9 questions, okay? 9 questions. I was going to go like this, but this is a little more comfortable. 9 questions. Question 1. What experience had you feel most happy last year? And I say experience because if you're somebody who's watching and you've worked with me before, you know I like to look at emotions as energy in motion, okay? It's energy in motion. So even in every moment, I look at every single moment as an experience. Right now, I might be experiencing frustration because I'm in this situation right now. At this moment in time, I'm experiencing stress because I'm in this situation right now. So I like to break things down as situations and experiences as a way to manage the emotion. So what experience, meaning like a situation or an experience, right, that had you feel most happy last year? Question number 2, what experience had you feel unhappy last year? So number 1 was what experience had you feel most happy last year? And number 2 is what experience had you feel unhappy last year? Number 3, what was the biggest lesson that you learned last year? Number 4, what do you wish you would have done more of in the past year? Number 5, and if I'm going a little quickly, it's because you can catch this as a replay. Number 5, what's something you want to do less of this year? Number 6, what was your biggest success this past year? Number 7, when was a moment that you failed last year? Question number 8, what is something you want to learn this year? And the last question, question number 9, what is your favorite way to recharge or refuel? Okay, so take some time tonight. Take some time this evening if you're on the West Coast, because it's probably like 4 p.m. there, so it's not nighttime yet. So take some time this evening to reflect. And what I do is I like to tell my clients, get into some comfortable clothes, light a candle, turn on your diffuser, light an incense, and just relax and get yourself reflective on those questions. All right, so if you found value to is someone from South Texas on Instagram? Thank you for typing in the chat and let me know. Awesome. All right, cool. Yeah, so they're in Central Time, I believe. All right, so if you found value in our session tonight, please share this with a health and wellness bestie of yours. And if you're watching this on YouTube, by the way, please hit subscribe. And make sure that you join me tomorrow for tomorrow night's session. Tomorrow evening, our session of our Self-Care Summit Month is Name Your Thought, Managing the Roommate in Your Head. So tomorrow night, same place, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And by the way, if this is your first time checking out my video, thank you so much for checking it out. Again, my name is Dani LeBerry. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and a happiness transformation coach, and I will see you in tomorrow evening session.